There was an older woman who was planning a week-long vacation at a campground. She was very proper. She was the kind of woman who would never use the word toilet in polite conversation. She barely liked hearing other people use it, just like some of you guys just got uncomfortable, right? But before booking her trip, she needed to make sure the campground had adequate bathroom facilities. She sat down to write the campground owner a letter, but she could not bring herself to write, "Does your campground have a toilet?" She thought, perhaps I will use a more respectable term, bathroom commode. She wrote the words down. She looked at them and still thought they sounded far too personal. So she abbreviated them. She wrote, "Dear sir, before I finalize my reservation, could you please tell me whether your campground has its own BC?" The campground owner received the letter and stared at it. BC? What in the world is a BC? He showed it to his wife. She did not know. He showed it to several campers. Nobody knew. Finally, one of the campers said, "I think she's asking whether there is a Baptist church nearby." The campground owner said, "Of course, BC must mean Baptist church." So he sat down and wrote the woman the following response. "Dear Madame, I apologize for taking so long to answer your question. I am pleased to inform you that the nearest BC is located approximately 9 miles from our campground. I realize that may seem like quite a distance, especially if you're accustomed to going regularly. However, many people bring their lunches and make an entire day of it. The BC can seat approximately 250 people, although it becomes quite crowded during the summer. I strongly recommend arriving early. The last time my wife and I went, the place was so full that we had to stand the entire time. At present, the BC is only open on Sundays and Wednesday evenings. A special supper is being planned to raise money for additional seating. The supper will be held in the basement of the BC. It may interest you to know that my daughter met her husband at the BC. They were eventually married there. Many of our family members crowded in to witness the occasion. It was quite an experience, and my wife and I, we were both relieved when it was finally over. Unfortunately, as we have grown older, my wife and I have not been able to attend regularly as we once did. It's not because of lack of desire. It simply requires more effort now, especially during cold weather. Should you decide to stay at our campground, I would be delighted to accompany you on the first visit. I could sit beside you and introduce you to everyone. You will find that we are a very friendly community. Sincerely, the campground owner." The woman read the letter twice. Then she immediately canceled her reservation.